let's continue from where we stopped in the previous video. So you can see from my local setup now that I have almost what the demo account has. So you need this script. You also need the other script. So I also showed you a site that the admin has the same thing, but the user dashboard differs. So now we have gotten this one. I want to use a default template to show you how this thing is going to change. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. And let's see what we have here. Okay, this is my local server, my local server. Like I said, this is where all your files are. This is where all your files are. Sorry, I'm closing these things just for. So we're going to use this default template so that if there are lapses, we'll know. But first of all, let's introduce this default template by just copying everything inside there. If you look at the default template, you see you have these folders, but there is TMPL, which is where the main files are. You can see inside the TMPL, you can see support, sign up, rules, and everything. So but all we have to do is to copy all these things here. Then we go back to our main this thing. You see install, I just renamed it, but you are advised to delete it. Okay, settings, all these things you didn't find them in the default template. So let's replace what we have here. Remember, this is what we have here. You can see localhost 1. This is what we have here. We can sign up to the admin. Okay, so let's log out. Okay, let me register here first. Let me sign up. My name, whatever, user, let me use the IV, then the password, okay, that should be my email. Okay, it can be anything, accept it, and you register. So it says registration completed, thank you for joining our program, you are now an official member of the program, blah blah blah, and other things. So let's log in and see how the user dashboard is going to be like. You see, this is the user dashboard. You see it, make deposit. So you see that it's not the same thing with the other one that I showed you in the other site. Okay, let me log out, then go back to my root folder. This is my root folder. Remember, I have to copy what is in the default templates and all of them. I copy them, then come back to my files here and paste all of them. You see, I'm pasting. I want to replace other files so that there will be changes, but note that there is no setting in my default template. There is no index, there is no admin or install. These files are not there. It said destination. This destination has 74 files with the same names. What do you have to do? You replace them. So I've replaced them. Now let's go back to our file. This is it. Now let's do a refresh and see what we have here. So you see, automatically the template has changed. Okay, the template has changed. Yeah. Okay, let me sign in as admin. Admin remains the same thing. You see it. Okay, let me log out and log in as user. The same sign in. This is the one I registered before this time. You see, this is what we have. It's different from what we had before. Make deposit. So this one is interesting now. You can see now your client can be happy, and it will be easy for the client to access your site. Now this is what we have here. So what we want to do now is to make a template. I'm going to use this one as I'm going to use this one as this. Okay, let me find the one I'm going to use. Okay, let me use this one. But remember, this is just like, okay, extract this one. I need to extract it. Okay, so I have to delete this one. Okay, I want to bring another template altogether. Look at this one too. After so I have two HTML templates here that I want to use. I want to use these two. I want to use one of these HTML templates. This one is gotten from Ocean Trades, so I will call it template 2. Okay, then I'll call this one template 1. Okay, so we have these two templates now. So without doing anything, let me just manually preview it. This one I have to delete this thing because they are not needed here. This thing. So this is the site template index. Let's preview it and see what we have in the, okay, how the site look like. So this is preloading. Okay, this is the site. Okay, maybe this is what let's work with this one. Let's work with this one, but let's preview the other one and see what the template 1 is like. This is template 1. I got it for Team Forest. They say they have demo 1, demo whatever. Let's see demo 2 and what it look like. Okay. Okay. So we can also use this one. Anyone who wish to use, we can use it. But maybe, okay, let's use template 1. Then I will give you template 2 for an assignment. I will attach it at the end of I will attach a link where you can download it from the end of this video. So let me use template 1 and do this. These places are meant to be changed. These are images. See the link, img icon 3, whatever. So but when we come to the class of how to edit it and solve certain problems, we were able to do that. I'll format it. So but let's just do this. Okay, I'm going to this template 1, this template 2. So this template 2 will be difficult, more difficult for you to do. So let me do it. Okay, let me use it now. Like I said, this PHP file used by goldcoder, the Smarty PHP templates. So for that, like I said, you don't just copy anything there and paste there and it begin to work. Now let's see if actually this template 2 will work there. Remember that we were able to preview it and see what is inside this thing there, but now we will not be able to preview it from this side. So in the previous preview, you see that the site that is it, looks okay. It looks okay. You see it? Okay, so now let's work with this. The other one, this one is easier. I will attach it for an assignment. So let me do the one that is harder. So what I'm going to do now is, remember our site is like this now. Our site is like this now. It is no more like the manager's script. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I want to work on this to have the face of this. That's what I'm going to do now. So now what I'm going to do to show you that if you put any PHP HTML file, it must not work, because Maxi templates have some rules that you need to observe to make it function. Okay, so when this Maxi templates library, okay, this is library, logins and other things. So what I'm going to do now is to copy it and put it in the home and see what is going to happen. So this is the index, which is the home page. Remember, we're going to delete this thing with time. We're going to delete it with time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to copy this guy. I'm going to copy it out of template 2 and paste it here. So I paste it here. Then this is the file. Now what I'm going to do now is to open this guy here with Rapid PHP. I told you about Rapid PHP. I'm using a trial version. You can use a full functional trial version for 30 days. So remember, I said all the files you're going to edit are inside TMLP. Now I want to open it with, I'm using this, okay, evaluate Rapid PHP 2022. Okay, now the other ones you can use, but I want to use this one for demonstration. Is going to it's going to help us to edit it and work on the script very fast. So we have this. So let's go back. The first page is the home. So we move to home. We open it. You can see this is what we have here. This is the home. This is what we have here. Okay, this is home. But these things you see here, you see these things, they are very, very important. You're not supposed to, you're supposed to have them and know the meaning. See the currency sign code. The code of is different from the normal code you see in PHP. So the library is different. You see the site name. This automatically tell the site to, this is the name. Let me show you. Go to the local host. You will see title of this site should be localhost. You see it, localhost is an important thing. Why? This is because the template how to identify this particular code. So any code that has this bracket close and open and close is a code that this guy has to understand. I will explain the code as we go on with these things. Now you also discover that the link for the pages are started with, we always start with question mark a equal to the link. This is, for instance, support. So this name must correspond to the name here, support. You see it, for you to locate it. So but it must start with question mark a equal to support. Okay, that is why we have this. These are link. I believe you have a basic knowledge of HTML. If you don't, you need to understand it. So now we have this, but remember this one is the one we want to change. You see all these things here. It says setting.info box total account generated, which means how many investors. Okay, withdrawal, running days. That's this goes will give you these things. Okay, let's check the how many investors from the what it gives out. Let's check is here. You see how many investors? One, because I was the only one that have registered. Okay, running days is this. Yeah, running days is this because you need to set it from the sign up. If you know how to use the script, you understand where this one is coming from. But let me just change the running days to maybe something like recent days. Okay, I have to go to settings and then it's change it to 2021 and then make a save. When I log out now, you will see that the running days have been reduced to 451 since 2021. Okay, so this is what we have here, but I want to change this page. This is just a default template. I can use this default template in many templates to build them. Okay, then when you look at this now, you see that this is the links. All these links is where you can manipulate the colors and whatever. But all the same, let me open the one that I want to use in changing it, and that is the default template. That default template is already inside here, oceanthread.co. that is the one I want to use. If you preview it, it gives you something like this. Okay, that's what it gives you. You see it. Then the question is, how do you remove all this name, all these things? I'm going to show you. It's simple, but let's see what happens here. Let's see what happened here as I move into here. Okay, index is the starting one, so I have to open it with rapid PHP too. Okay, you see it now. Okay, you see it. You see it. Okay, let me just do something and see whether the home page will still work, assuming that I copy everything here, Ctrl C, and put them here, Ctrl A, Ctrl V, save. Let's see if the site will work. The local host. Let's see. Can you see? It is not working. Why? Then observe what I'm going to do. That is why you need to learn this. Okay, let me undo it. Okay, so we save it back, and we'll go back to this and do this. It started functioning, but what we want to do is to have the other script there. So now look at what we're going to do. But here there's a particular code that is going to help us. First of all, you see this guy here, the title. We need to remove all this title, so automatically the site will locate it by the code, like I showed you. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm using this particular software. You will see why now. You see, I copied the settings.site underscore name, so we need to change it here, so automatically it will do this. So we need to be doing it one after the other? No, this software gives you an opportunity to find it and then replace. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is to put this guy here and says replace all. It said 8 replacements were made, so I have to save it. Then I move from here. Okay, this is number, you can edit it later. So but I'm trying to see if there are other things I need to change. Okay, look at this. The index about us, whatever about us is not supposed to be this. Okay, but you know, this thing I did here now, let me do it for other pages so that it will be easy for me. So let me replace it in all the files. Okay, I paste this guy here. Okay, this will change anywhere this name is, so after replace it, it's a 58 replacement we are made. So okay, so let's see what is here. Okay, we are moving one by one. Okay, we are moving. Okay, we come here, let's do it step by step. Okay, say welcome to Ocean Trade. We need to change this one so that the same thing will happen. It will choose it by itself. Okay, that's how we made. Okay, this is a preloader. You can change it by your side, or you can decide to disable it. For me, I want to disable it. Okay, I don't want it to be working, so I save. Now I move down here. As I'm coming now, can you see this HTML is not supposed to be HTML, but let's see it. This is about us. Let's start with about us. About us has this, so this is not supposed to be here. So what I'm going to do is, remember I said we must start with question mark A. So what I'm going to do here is to do this and remove this, replace it. Automatically 22 will replace. You see that by so doing, you see admin at email. By so doing, we have, okay, you see it now, it is normal now. Then this one, HTML, supposed to be home, so the link is not correct in Smarty template. So what I'm going to do now is to do this. Okay, replace it. Sorry, this. What I want to do is so it's supposed to be home. Okay. It's a 30. We have made changes. Okay, as we move now, you see it anywhere there is link for home. For HTML, we change to home. Then these ones we need to delete them. We need to delete these ones. Okay, we need to replace this. Should be empty. Replace is it 20? We are replaced, of course. So we keep on moving down here. You see 21 we are replaced. Support, we'll do the same thing. 20, yeah. Then sign up, something. All of them now are now replaced. Okay, we'll keep moving down to see if there are other changes we make before we copy down to. Okay, you see login. There is no unit format, but you see, since what I want is to have question mark a equal to, so anywhere it is not, I'm going to add it. If it is HTML that is there, I'm going to change it, because that is the language that the Smarty template understands. So you see, we keep moving, our welcome to the best. Okay, you see, we keep moving, moving. So these are investment packages, you can change them. So we keep moving, we keep moving. Okay, we're still moving down. Anyone you want to delete, you can as well delete them, but you're moving down. Now observe these scripts here. Okay, see this thing now, the link is not correct anymore, so we need to change this link by deleting this guy. We need to, but let it be the last thing we're going to do when we have done what we're supposed to do. Okay, you can see now. All right, we are good now. So what I'm going to do now is to copy everything here and put it here, and then Ctrl A, Ctrl V, and then click save. Now let's see what happened here, whether this site will still work. Now you see it cannot work again. This is because we need to do something. There is certain scripts that are not understood by Smarty templates, like CS, some of styling and CSS. So that's what we're going to change now with this guy here. Look at what I'm going to literal. That means you are telling the Smarty template to consider it as a natural document. Now we're going to move it step by step and then test and know which one is working. But if we're moving down here, if I see anything that need to be like this one that has a script that might not be understood by Smarty template, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put literal here. At the end of the script, I will say I will close it. Okay, I'll close it. Then I'll move on again, keep moving till we come to another one that need to, okay, I might give this one like this and then come here to close it. You see, we have these two, and as we keep going down this place, keep going down this place, okay, we see another one here, we see another one here, we close it. Okay, we move on here, we keep moving on, we come here, we see another one here, we have to use this one. Down here we close it. Okay, okay, we put it here. Okay, then we need to start another one for this CSS. We'll move down, we close it here. Okay, I say we'll move here, we'll move here, we'll move here, we come to this guy here, we start another one, we close it. Then we need to start another one for this one down there. Then close it. Okay, then look at this guy here. I purposely jumped this one because we should come to that. Look at this. This script is not needed because this is scripts the person's address. I don't need it. So I'm starting another one here that I'm going to close here. Okay, so if I say save here, then let me run it again and see what I have here. It's not still not working. Okay, so we need to find this one is WhatsApp, so let me delete it. I can put my own later on. Let me save it and see again. It's still not working. Okay, so let me now observe what we have just done. Okay. This one needs to do this. So I'm looking for this one. Look at this one here. Moving on, we are looking for the obstructions. Let me save this one and test. We're still moving on. Alright, our site is okay, but the styling is bad. That is to say, there are missing CSS. So let's go to our script. Like I told you, it mustn't be the same thing in all, but here I need to observe my script here, okay, and see what is going on here. So I move down here. I have this. Okay, I need to remove this guy here. You can see it now. You can see. Okay, about us. You can see it will still have the previous okay, let's see the login. You see it still remains the same thing, so we still need to work on this. So that's the same way we do other ones, but let me just work on the login and then I work on the login and then we see how it's going to go. So we are done with this guy here. Okay, let's check the one that has login. That should be this one. Okay, this is support. Okay, yes, yes, okay, we're going to do the support and then we do the login, because there's something I want you to understand there. We do this is the support. We're going to edit the support, then we edit we do the login, or register. Okay, let's do the register, because there is something you need to understand there for it to work. Okay, the support and then the sign up. So we need to go to here, we pick the sign up. Okay, remember this is our local host. So the login, the sign up, they haven't changed. So let me do the sign up, then I will do the support, the contact, and then we see what's going to happen here. Okay, and these are the tools that I'm going to do. Then you follow the procedure to do the other ones. Okay, so go back to Rapid PHP. Now you see something here, support, sign up. Okay, here we have this guy here. These things we are changed because we replace all of them the time we are working. Okay, then here we need to use, remember this, there are certain code Smartiple template does not understand. So this is this one is sign up. So we're going to do it, then this support. Okay, let me do the support first. First of all, we follow it step by step, and then this script, like I told you, you need to change it. So okay, I'm using literal tag to make sure my Smarty template or Smarty library understand what I'm doing. If you can remove this one if you wish to, the preloader, you can remove it if you wish to, because for me I don't need it. So the support, the numbers, everything there I think is okay. Okay, this plan of 18, we need to remove this guy here the same way we did the other ones. So what we do here is to replace all 18, you removed. Okay, that's okay. Then we move on here, down here. You see home here too, we need to remove this thing. So the home here is correct, but that index whatever there is not supposed to be there. So we remove all of them like this, you can see. Okay, we keep moving on. Okay, now look at this guy here. We need to Smarty template is supposed to understand this, but to be on a safer side, okay, but please note this. Can you see this form? You need to remove it. This line of code here need to be removed. Need to be removed with what you have here. I need to change it to this. If not, it might not be working. So I'm using this to replace this. Okay. Please, I'm deleting these clips here because I don't need it. So I have to Control A, Control C, copy, then come to support, Control A, Control V, and then make a save. So if I come here now, I go to contact, see my contact has changed. Okay, you see my contact has changed. So let me do the same thing for register. The register is still the same thing here. So what I have to do is to go back to my PHP, my admin. This is sign up. Please locate the form. Very, very important. Locate. If not, it might not work after you have done it. So from border 0, this is the only thing I need here. So I go to this one. Okay, I move here down the form. Okay, so I remove this from and there's this one. Then the next thing I need to do is to use literal code tag to like there, because I don't want it not to work. So you see, I move on here, moving here. I put this. Okay, so on that note, I have to delete this one. Okay, then I make a save. Control A, Control C, I put it on my sign up. Control A, Control V. Okay, let me go to my listing and see. This is registration that need to be changed. I forgot to remove preload here, but let's see what it has here. So this is the same thing you do to all the pages. The ones you cannot find, you go to custom page. I'm going to attach the other template for you to do an exercise. In our next class, what we're going to do is how to edit the inside, that is the dashboard, the user dashboard area. This is just the front page. The dashboard area is what we're going to do next time. And on that, when we're going to do that, you see it now. Okay, so but other things like frequently asked questions still remain the same. So you need to work on this. Okay, see what happened. I'm going to give you an assignment. The assignment is I'm going to attach this particular script that I used here. Then you do the remaining one, about us, investment, and so on. I've done these 3 of them. Then on our next class, we'll be able to do because if you log in now, for instance, we have this in our next class. We'll be able to know how to do this one, or either to leave this one and change the color and change some things there, add some effects, add some plugins and the rest. Then part 2 of it is how to change this one entirely. That is what we're going to do next class. Thank you.